next contest on the programme is at featherweight.
Yes, Billy.
In the red, 3 rounds of boxing, 2 minutes each round. In the red corner, representing the Denniston Amateur Boxing Club, would you please welcome William Beattie. And in the blue corner, boxing for the Barn Amateur Boxing Club, a big welcome please for Martin Heatherstone. Beattie in the red, Heatherstone in the blue, the referee, Mr. Derek Bishop. 3 2-minute rounds. Thank you.
One, Beattie.
One, Beattie.
Beattie the Apostle, Come on, the chap! Beattie, step back, and you go. Yes, B.I. Yes, Beattie. 10 minutes. Hey!
2 hands!
Yes, Billy. Domination. And again, Beattie. Yes, B.I. Yes. Jab, jab. Good boy. Yes, John, yes.
Jabbing him, Wally. 2 hands. Jabbing him. One, Wally, B. He's running at him. Changing line.
Willie. Downstairs, son, downstairs. Yes. Pity.
He's tired, Wally. Two hands. Come on, Wally.
Willie, go, son, go. Don't kiss Willie, don't kiss One PJ. What's it? One more. Willie. Yes, son. Jump, yes, son.
Hold your head, Wally. Come on,
Yes, Willie, yes. Yes, Billy, yes.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was another great contest.
Yes.
Could I have a round of applause, please? Thank you. And the winner, by a unanimous decision, Beatty in the red corner. And a big hand for a very lovely loser, please. Thank you very much. Sponsoring the prizes for that contest, B.H. Pringle, the wholesalers from Blackpool. Would you please give a very big welcome to the gentleman presenting the prizes, Mr. Bryce Pringle. Thank you.
Well, Willie.
Thank you, Mr. Pringle. Thank you very much.
Cliffhanger now as we come to round 2 of the last but one contest. In red, Billy Draper of South London, and in blue, one of the Scots in the Newcastle and Glasgow team, Willie Beattie. It's South London 4, Newcastle and Glasgow 3. And if Draper, the lad in red, can win this, the Londoners will be through to the semis. But midway through this bout, I wouldn't like to choose between them. Good short right uppercut as Draper came in. Nearly worked for Beattie. End of the second. Beattie, one of only 2 Scots in the Newcastle and Glasgow team. That's the other one waiting to come in. And that's strange when you consider what a great fighting city Glasgow's been. Henry's with the Scottish Boys Club coach, Bobby Keddy.
Sure, you must still be doing some boxes from
It
there.
is, but I find that the boxing, I think the boys nowadays are getting too much for nothing. They don't have to work for it as hard as yourself did. But there's discos every night. There's that much for young kids to do now.
Yeah.
The interest seems to die. But maybe with this unemployment, that will bring it back a bit.
Well, Willie Beattie is employed, happily. He's a scaffolder, though he does want to be a pro. Billy Draper, that's the London boy in red. He's still at school doing his O-levels. And this quarter-final perhaps hanging on the final round of this penultimate contest. Oh, good right uppercut from Beattie. Did you see that? Draper's head jerked back then as he came in. But Draper took it well. Must give him credit for that. Both boys slugging it out toe-to-toe in the centre of the ring, neither giving an inch. And they're giving it absolutely everything as the bell goes. Well, another desperately close call. And once again, who'd be a judge?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that contest by a unanimous decision, Beattie in the blue corner.
Yes, and Willie Beattie, the Scottish Boys Club champion, has kept Newcastle and Glasgow in the hunt for all.
The judges scored the contest, red 58, blue 60, red 58, blue 59, red 59, blue 50.
Billy Phillips giving a ticking off to Willie Beattie for spitting there. And a warning there to Beattie's corner. I think his second must have said something about that spitting incident. David Brown starting to bleed from the nose now. Watch ahead.
Box.
End of the second, and Brown's been landing the cleaner punches so far.
That's it, come round the sides a bit, all right? Don't move round and then stop punching. Move round and go back on the jab, okay?
Come on now, last round, everything you've got. Be the boss. Come on, plenty of body work. Put it to your body, left to your chin, keep it there. Keep punching fast.
The last round then between Willie Beattie of Glasgow, representing Newcastle and Glasgow, of course. He's the boy in red. David Brown of Sheffield in blue. Well, Henry, Willie Beattie, the Glasgow boy, got some nice moves, but one or two flaws perhaps in his makeup.
Well, it's interesting when I watch him, and he has got some good moves. He's got a lot of little pro moves. You know, he's been around a few years, but he does basically, he drops that left hand of his and leaves all that, and his right hand, and leaves both sides, the left and right side of his chin exposed. If he just got that left hand shoulder round a little bit to protect and kept that right glove up, he'd stop a lot of those, but he just drops them and then seems to be caught each time. Yeah.
What about the Sheffield boy, David Brown?
Well, he's a strong boy, and he's a good workhorse. He's a well-muscled boy, good pair of shoulders on him, and he's holding his own with him, I think, you know, but I think, you know, the other boy in the red is just that bit busier at times. See, look, he does nice work and then gets caught. Look, well...
So if you had one word of advice for him, it would be...
Just keep your gloves up and tuck that chin behind that left shoulder. That's what I'd say.
The old trombone left.
Yeah.
Well, there's the bell. And Beattie's corner still seems agitated about that spitting incident.
Just a minute, is there a rule saying you're going to spit in the canvas?
Yes.
Well, I've not read it. I've not read the rule. Have you read the rule? The rule of no spit in the canvas. I've never heard it in my life.
Well, if it's not the kiss of death for Beattie, he gets my nod. But more importantly, I wonder if he's got the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that contest by a unanimous decision, Brown in the blue corner.
No. Well, Willie Beattie looks pretty disconsolate. David Brown it is, a unanimous decision.
The judges scored the contest.
So,
red
can
58,
Sheffield
blue
come back
60,
now?
red
4-2 it is.
Blue 59, red 58, blue 59.
Salmon from the RJ Club in Ayrshire is just getting a little bit on the tired side. So the 18-year-old just perhaps using that advantage of youth. Both boys putting everything into this third and final round, as has everybody in these finals, with Commonwealth Games selection imminent. And they've certainly given everybody here in the Grangemouth Sports Complex value for money this evening. It hasn't been perhaps as skillful as some contests, but it hasn't lacked for courage and determination. Salmon's corner just being a little bit over vociferous in support of their men.